Hello everybody and welcome to the Knit and Pause podcast. Ta-da! I'm Raylene, aka Come On and Knits on Ravelry. You can find show notes for this episode and all other episodes at knitandpausepodcast.com. It is Saturday, August 22nd. Classes start in 2 weeks. I am nervous about it. Need a roommate. Have to repost that today. Okay. It's been a while. I haven't actually recorded since before August long weekend, so like late July was the last time I recorded. I was supposed to record last weekend and didn't. So here goes nothing. I have a finished object, but I don't have it with me. I did finish my vanilla socks out of Opal Little Prince, colorway 7766 on US size zeros. I left them in Manitoba. They were for my mom. So I did finish those while I was out there and left them for her. Otherwise, I have progress on stuff. Some stuff you have not seen, some stuff you have. I have so much crap everywhere. I don't know where anything is. So yeah, Opal was nice to work with. It's a lot like Croy, but not as thick, I guess. It's nice. I think they'll wear nicely, and that's all that matters. So there's that. Works in progress. Let's get this done. So first is a new project, if I can find my project bag. I am working on, it's actually a hoe. I have a hoe. I'm working on a pair of vanilla socks. Shocker, I know. This is Madeline Tosh sock in Mansfield Garden Party. So I have one finished sock. Fish Lips Kiss Heel, US size 0, 2.0 millimeter. And I have that much of ribbing on the second one. So this is what it looks like in the skein. This is very old stash, like 3+ years stash. So trying to get some of this older stuff out because I really want to knit the newer stuff. It's true. So that is half done. I'm really liking them. I don't really like 2-plies. I've talked about that before. And I don't really like that Tosh sock, just their regular Tosh sock, has no nylon. But it's a little bit of a thicker sock weight, so on zeros it's super squishy. So I like that aspect of this sock yarn. We'll see how they wear. What else am I going to do with it, right? So variegated. I tried knitting a baby sweater out of it. Did not look good. So there's that in my Girl Cave sock bag. It's like one of my favorite sizes. Next is something you haven't seen for a couple weeks. So I'm working on a Low Tide by Tin Can Knits out of Madeline Tosh lace. Everything's Madeline Tosh. In the Morning Dove colorway. I have 3 skeins of this. I'm using it held double, which I'm finding is breaking up. It's not, like I don't have to alternate skeins. So last time I think you saw I had one of the fronts done and was working on the second one. If I can sort out my ends here, that would be awesome because there's all these. So I have finished the fronts and this is a hot mess. Okay, this looks like shit. Okay, so this is, I'm making it into a t-shirt. It's originally like a little cardigan thingy. So this is going to get sewn together with buttons. That's for the kind of Henley front. And then this is the back, which you do a provisional cast on and knit one way and then you knit the other way. And I have done about 1 inch of stockinette down the front. So that is going. Oh my goodness. That's an end. all the ends. I have woven in ends, but some of them I can't because they're like, because I have stitches on waist yarn for the sleeves, so those ends I can't weave in yet. It's got a little cap sleeve on it. I might end up doing the sleeves longer. It depends on how much yarn I have left over when I finish the body. So I'm just knitting in stockinette, and it's quite lovely. And I really like this, how it feels held double. It's again very squishy. I probably could have gotten gauge with it held single, but it would have been a lot more airy, of course, and lighter. And I like how this worked up held double. So I'm really happy about that. And hopefully someday, eventually, I will have a finished t-shirt. So there's that. I don't see any pooling. It's kind of nice, the two strands. I'm noticing that usually when one is lighter, one is darker, they don't usually match very often. Sometimes the tone of the color will match, but not enough that, like, it'll be a medium gray with a medium blue or something like that. And it's definitely, you can see in the stockinette that I showed that it's kind of mottled or marbled, or like it's not pooling at all that I can tell so far, which is good. The last thing that I am actively working on is a shawl, also out of Madeline Tosh. Go figure, right? This is out of Madeline Tosh Merino Light. This is the Neon Beast by Vera Valimaki. I am doing it out of this green, which is Leaf, and the gray is Silver Fox. I am almost done this first gray section. I'm almost on to the second short rows. I wanted to actually get it to the second short rows before I recorded again, but that just didn't happen. So that's okay. So yeah, the short rows are fun. I had actually started this with a different gray. I was using Great Gray Owl, I think, which is this gray. So it's quite a bit darker, but the gray and the green were, while they're of course obviously different colors, they were very close in tone. So it wasn't as contrasty as I wanted it, or obvious, I guess. And then my third color, I love this third color, is Coquette. So that is how that will be. It's a nice garter. There's a little bit of interest with the short rows. I'm enjoying it so far. Can't wait to start putting in the pink and getting that going. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. I'm still not working on my banana leaf shawl, and I still have not started the second Rain City Knits because I don't feel like dealing with the color bleeding all the time. So I really need to just get these done and wash them and hope that they don't color my feet, because that'll be fun. How do you explain that? Yeah, I've got hot pink feet because of my socks. So I've purchased nothing, thankfully. I am reading nothing, unfortunately. I spent August long weekend with my parents and my brother and sister-in-law and my niece, which was a lot of fun. I brought the sproutlet dress that I knit out of Woolmiza, and I also brought the flax sweater that I knit out of Elsbeth Levold Slicky Wool XL. The sproutlet dress we tried on her, it does not fit. I knit the largest size. It's too tight in the arms already. She's 10 months old, and they're buying 3T clothing at Walmart and stuff because she's big. She's always been big. So I took back the sproutlet dress and ripped it back. And I'm going to be knitting, I believe, a raindrops sweater out of it. I think that's what it's called. It's another Tin Can Knits. It's another Tin Can Knits pattern. That goes from, like, yeah, raindrops. That goes from like baby newborn to like 4XL as usual. So I'm going to be knitting that out of this. Hopefully it works. I think her birthday sweater will fit. That's the modified Clayoquet or North Shore. Yeah, North Shore. Modified North Shore. Very heavily modified North Shore. So yeah, apparently it's going to be a short episode. That's okay. It's been a long week. My iPad's gonna run out of battery soon anyway. So, yeah. That's just kind of how it is. Been working a lot. My boss was on vacation at the lake for the last 2 weeks. Well, not this last week, the week before and the week before that. So basically I came back from Manitoba and then she was gone. And then she just got back this week. Classes start in less than 2 weeks. So that's a little stressful. Everything's kind of same old otherwise. My parents are leaving for BC next week. They just got back from camping yesterday. Excuse me. So, yeah, it's been interesting. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.